Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Kat and I am a flight attendant with a major US airline. So y'all, I am so excited. I am so excited. Today is the only day I could pick up because come Monday, so today is Friday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because come Monday I have CQ, which is like our recurrent, like our yearly training that we have to do to stay qualified with the FAA. So I have that on Monday and Tuesday. So today was the only day that I was gonna be able to pick up. And so I was writing UBL, which is like our unsuccessful bidders list. It gets a little bit confusing, but basically it means I didn't get what I was like hoping to get. And they assigned me Frankfurt, which we're not going to Frankfurt, so don't get too excited. They assigned me Frankfurt, but I was like, you know what? I was just in Germany not so long ago. I want to do something different. So I did a little trading and now we are in Dublin. We are going to Dublin. I'm going to be position 6 and I believe we're on the 787-900, so I should be in the back. But it doesn't just stop there because you guys know, like, I don't really travel solo anymore. I had to bring my emotional support friend, my companion buddy, and there she is right there. Miss Taylor is coming with us. She tried to pick it up as well, but she wasn't able to get it, so instead she's gonna be non-revving. So this should be a lot of fun, but anyways, let's go ahead and get our stuff and head inside. Look who it is, and look how cute she looks, y'all. She is non-rev ready. Made it. Welcome to Dublin. So it was so funny. We were doing face masks on the way over here and the pilot joined us, but you guys have to ignore my eye. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I got bit by a mosquito on my eyelid right before this trek, so I got a big old fat eye, but we're gonna cover it up. We'll cover it up with a little magic and makeup in a little bit, but I have hired a tour guide who's gonna give you a tour of this room right now. She's costing me a lot of money, but I think she's gonna do a great job. So go ahead and show us around.
Hello guys and welcome to the penthouse. You can see a nice bed, a nice foyer. The escrow in here is 10 out of 10. Escrow's amazing. Oh, look at these little birds.
This might be a pull-out couch. Okay, and now what is a room without a view? You guys, look at the little babies. I'm gonna zoom in.
They're adorable.
Look at the little babies. There's 2 over here, and there's one right in the corner over there. Little baby seagulls. There's a bunch of them up here. So I think the plan now is I'd like to get into the shower, get my spray tan off, and then obviously freshen up, get my makeup done and stuff. And then I think we're gonna find a food spot because like we're both kind of going on E. We drank our Red Bulls and now I think we just want to like freshen up and like go get some food in our bellies. And then we're gonna start exploring the town. Oh, it really does pull out. We do. Huh?
Should we try to pull it out?
Yeah, pull it out to see how comfy it is. You're doing great, sweetie. Y'all tell me that's not the sweetest setup you've ever seen. It took us a minute, but once we got it, we got it. I definitely stole the pillow over here though to impress you, but I mean that's not too shabby though. Oh, you guys. Okay, so already I feel $1,000,000 better after a shower, and I've already done my skincare, so we're gonna see how well I can cover this up. I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but you can definitely tell in person it is red and swollen, so hopefully we can work some miracles in there and nobody's gonna know. But we were already jamming the Irish tunes, and I had to get in a nice little dance warm up. To bring out the moves and get the vibe right. I gotta practice a bit, but I think I've got it. I'm using this foundation today, which I don't think I love this one. Basically, my NARS foundation, the cap, I had unscrewed this and then I had for some reason closed it and it got stuck in there and I can't screw it back on, so it just doesn't close anymore. So I had to like just run over to CVS and grab a foundation. So I picked up this one. I don't think it's close to the same. She's a lot thicker than the NARS foundation, but we're gonna make it work. Maybe it was also because I have a brand new beauty sponge that I used, so maybe that was also part of the problem. Earlier it was getting a bit patchy. So maybe we gotta give her a second try, and it's gonna work out. It's also supposed to be a bit rainy today, so I don't know if it's gonna stay like that all day or not, but hopefully we get really lucky and it's rained and it's done and we don't have to deal with it anymore. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready, and then I guess we need to find a spot to eat. So after Taylor and I finished getting ready, we decided to head downstairs and we'll start walking over towards the Temple Bar, which you pass by the iconic Halfpenny Bridge, just because there's tons of stuff over there. And we ended up bumping into the Old Mill, which funny enough, a friend of mine had DM'd me and said, if you have time, this is a restaurant you need to go to. And I can see why. It's very eclectic and cute on the inside, and they have a very big menu for a pub, which I was surprised by. So Taylor and I started with 2 Irish coffees, which I think is just coffees and Baileys. It's really, really delicious and creamy, but also on the sweet side. And then I ended up ordering the bangers and mash because the person next to me had it and it looked so good. And Taylor did an Irish stew with brown bread and did a little jig. And then after that, we walked over towards the Temple Bar and went inside, just because I feel like this is such an iconic thing of Dublin, and it did not disappoint. Inside was so fun. Everybody was singing and dancing and having a great time. And then we decided to keep walking around and just exploring the streets. And would this even be a cat vlog if we didn't go into a Penny's? Which, if you do not know, Penny's is actually the original Primark. So obviously we had to do some shopping, but they actually closed early, which we had no idea. So we were trying to rush and hurry in, and then we just walked around a bit more before ordering a donut, and I made Taylor get in front of the restaurant and pose. So we stuffed our faces and then decided that we were both tired and that we could use an early bedtime. Good morning, you guys. So you would think I got like a good night's rest in there, but it was so much getting up, falling asleep, that I am exhausted. But I set my alarm for 10 o'clock, so we're getting up at 10. Even though van time's not going to be until 12:40, I would still like to go over to like Marks and Spencer and then maybe go back over to Penny's again, because we went so close to like closing time yesterday that we really kind of had to like run in, run out. So I think that's the game plan. I think we just gotta like push through and hope that I'll be on first break on the airplane, because coming over to Dublin, all the even positions get to choose their break first, and then going back, all the odd numbers. And so I'm position 6, so I got to choose yesterday. So I'm just hoping by the good old luck of the Irish, I'm gonna end up on first break. Yesterday though, the weather actually held up pretty nicely. I was a little bit worried that it was gonna be raining the whole time, but it really wasn't. It was a little like gray and dreary, but it wasn't raining the whole time. So that was a nice, pleasant surprise. I know some of the flight attendants went on a hike, and I think I would have maybe gone, but for the fact that I didn't know how the weather was gonna be. So that would be fun maybe next time I'm here. But anywho, I'm gonna start getting ready, and then I guess we'll gather up our things and get out of here. So Taylor's actually gonna see one of her friends that lives here. So we're riding this one solo, but I didn't realize it took me forever to get ready. So right now it's already 11:15. So I think we have like about like 30 minutes or so, maybe a little bit more, before I actually wanna be back in the hotel. So I think we're gonna have to just scrap Pennies. What we got is what we got. I don't have a ton of space anyways. I'm gonna look up and see where Marks and Spencer is, and I think that's gonna be the only stop we're gonna get to go to. Okay, so I just got back to the room in time. I also ended up going over to a donut store, because did you go to Dublin if you didn't get donuts? Can't even speak this morning. But I also got a big old thing of fruit that I'm eating right now, because we can't take it back with us, because the thing about Dublin is we're actually pre-cleared, so we clear customs here, and then when we get off the plane we can just leave. But you guys, I'm so upset. Y'all know I have to go to Marks and Spencer for my energy drinks, and they did not have them at all, and it actually is hurting my feelings. But I had to settle on these oat lattes. And I just opened one because I bought two. I bought one for the plane and one for now. And it's not my energy drink. But I'm gonna go ahead, get my uniform, pack my stuff up, and then we're gonna go meet the crew downstairs.
Mr. Bronson. How are you, big buddy? Oh, thank you for the smooches. Hi, buddy. How are you? Hello, Dottie.
All right, so we have officially made it. It's been a few days since I worked this trip because like I told you guys, as soon as I got back, the next 2 days I had CQ, which I did end up passing, so I am qualified to fly another year. But I also realized when I was editing this trip, I was like, y'all, I normally show you guys what I buy at Primark, and for some reason in this video, I did not share it the day that I got it. I didn't share it the next day. I think I was just in such a hurry to go to the grocery store and get back. I didn't show you. I didn't get a lot of stuff, but you know, we love our little Primark haul. So I'm gonna just share with you a couple of goodies that I got. It closed really early. I was like really surprised. So we were trying to get in and get out. And honestly, the whole reason I even wanted to go to Primark to begin with was because I wanted to get some pantyhose. And guess who did not get pantyhose? This girl right here. So I'm gonna have to do another Primark haul sometime soon. Oh, darn the bad luck. But anyways, so the first thing I got were some more of those camis that you guys know that I am obsessed with. I own multiples of every single color, especially like the black, the white, and the gray. I own a lot of them, but they had two new fun colors. So the first one is this nice lavender color, and these are just so creamy and buttery soft. The material is just like, oh, it just feels so good. And then I got this fun blue color, which I generally don't like colors like this. I'm not usually a colors kind of gal. I'm a neutral Nancy. I'm actually more of like a Black Betty. I just love my blacks. I'm funeral ready at any moment. But I decided to step out of my comfort zone, so I picked those up. I also found this cute little purse, and I'm obsessed with the handle. Like, I hope that shows up on camera as pretty as it does in person. It's just like this really small, like cute purse. And then lastly, I have been wanting these. I wanted to get some in Rome, but I just didn't find any. I don't know why. Maybe I wasn't looking in the right spot, but I wanted to get some silk scarves, and Primark had a bunch, but this one had my name all over it. So I ended up picking this one up, but I think these are so fun to wear. But also, if you've got like a cute little bag like this one, you can like tie them onto your bag. Do like this and like tie them onto your bag, and then you can change them up depending on what outfit you have on. So that's everything I got at Primark, and Dublin was obviously amazing. I love going on trips with Taylor. She is just like the sweetest thing in the entire world, and we just belly laughed the entire time. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did, and if you did, go ahead and give it a big old thumbs up, press that subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye.